quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
Ooh, it's time to bring out those power rankings. Steve's gotten... And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's Garza in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown passes to Garza. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Knocks down the triple.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
1 minute left in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. 15 points in the game. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. Outside Pritchard. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Incredible. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Tatum looking it over. Pass to Pritchard. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. Pritchard's got 11 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. It's Houston leading by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Houston 5 right now. Tate and Smith at the forward spots. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Brown. Brown going to work.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Well, Houston's shooting is around 55% so far. Fires the 3. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Brown against Tate. 5 to shoot. Pass to Queta. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Tatum from long range. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fires for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Boston with some changes. Garza comes in for Queta, and it's Hauser in for Jason Tatum. And then for Houston, Finney Smith checked in for Smith, and it's Kevin Durant in for Tate. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And we've got a report now. Let's find out the news on Alperen Şengün.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston, and now we know why he was in so much pain. They're reporting it's a dislocated elbow. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Simons, left side. Ooh, poked away. Here we go, all alone. Book it! That one goes! And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And Boston with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser, and it's White in for Pritchard. And then for Houston, Eason's checked in for Capella. Amen Thompson comes in for Finney Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Okogie. Now Simons. He launches. Eason rips down the board. The Rockets lead by 11. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And he nails it!
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Here's Brown. Here's Simons. Puts up the tray. Oh, the shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Mr. Incredible.
Absolutely tremendous offensively, relentless, accurate, on point. What a night.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Simons. Outside Tatum. From downtown. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
are the nights you live for, Dominic. Your shots are dropping, teammates are right there with you, fighting every step of the way. This is what you think every night's gonna be like when you're a kid dreaming about making it to the league. So I make sure to appreciate every game when my reality matches my dream.
Great, MP. Thank you.
I appreciate you believing in me, Dominic.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Dominic, appreciate you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
MP, right here. I got a great question for you. Right here.
Ms. Harkin.
MP. Obviously, a lot of the talk coming into this one centered on comments about you guys being seen as pushovers, an easy win on the schedule. Did that motivate you even more?
Yeah, you know, I tried to show those guys some respect. I've said it publicly, they're one of the best teams in the league. In front of y'all. I've been posting videos about it, and from one competitor to another, you expect a certain level of respect, to have class. So for them to say they expect to beat us just by showing up? Man, that's low class right there. And I think we taught them a lesson tonight. Maybe next time they'll show us the respect we deserve.
Okay, thank you.
MP.
MP,
I
right
have
here.
very respect questions. Right here.
Right in front of you.
MP's about to tear the roof off.
Feeling you, MP.
And off-court activities. There's always someone to watch with colleges.
You trying to figure out when we're going to go. Radio it in.
Hey, this is Bounce Cup that kicks over the tunnel.
You know what?
Hey, what you working on?
Come on, MP.
Damn. You ready for that L?
Hey, stay focused in your workout today.
I'm ready to go.
What's up, bro?
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Derek Lively is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Flagg in at the 3. And for the Rockets, a perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Adams, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Right, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Now here's Durant. Adams drawing the double team. Van Vliet looking around. Clock at 6. Pass to Eason. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside for Martin. Thompson outside. He's checked in for Tari Eason. And then for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Caleb Martin. Marshall comes in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. Good on the triple. You know, one thing about NP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Smith checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
1:03 left here in the first quarter. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Right wing, three-pointer. The rebound by Steven Adams.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open. Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Thompson misses.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Okogie comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Max Christie comes in for Thompson. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And the first one at the line is good.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
And so Russell hits them both. Mavericks trail by 3. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. On the floor for Dallas, they've got P.J. Washington. Russell is out there with Max Christie. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Marshall in at the 4.
Getting everyone involved, Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Pass to Marshall. It's stolen by Shepard. Houston moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. Mr. Incredible's got 11 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Rockets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And also a big factor has been the rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that. And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Marshall with it. Now Smith defending. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston leading by 7. Here's Mr. Incredible. Again, the Rockets score. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Powell outside. Back to Russell. Halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Over in the corner, Shepard. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Washington. Mavericks trail by 7. Christie kicks to Russell. And a miss there on the triple.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Capella. Here is Mr. Incredible. 2 minutes. Three-pointer. Carries it from three-point range. Mr. Incredible's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Rockets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A new lineup here for Houston. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence.
So it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Nice drop. It's all good. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to the studio for our halftime show. Both teams with some injuries, neither team at full strength. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Rockets.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Are you often here? Incredible, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 6-point game. Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Dallas.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Easton is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Mavericks trailed by 5. Outside Irving. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
That's one of the things that makes Kyrie so special. His ball handling, it's elite.
You know, you've got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court gem.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Flagg. Off target from three-point range. For 3, and the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball, good, and a nice shot from Mr. Incredible.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Rockets leading by 9. Launches a 3. Out to Thompson. Here is Mr. Incredible. 24 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Mr. Incredible's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Here's Flag. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. Incredible. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Russell, he's checked in for Irving. Russell with the bucket.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Mr. Incredible, and it's Houston with another.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Cannons. Yeah, nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And so it's Houston, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We're not talking to each other. Offensively or defensively, let's talk.
And Coach Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
And the problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
Dallas ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. P.J. Washington is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Max Christie. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Irving at the shooting guard. Here's Mr. Incredible. That's good. And it's KD with the assist. And now that's 35 points for Mr. Incredible. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And Russell gets it to go.
And Russell with the answer from 3. You are not going to show up, D'Angelo.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mavericks trail by 20. Here's Russell with the 3. Rebound by Okogie.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Takes a step back. Outside Irving. The 3. Rockets with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And he's checked in for Clint Capella. And Dallas also making a switch. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Max Christie. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's the Rockets on the break. Shots good by Durant. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Here is Mr. Incredible. From past the arc. It's Durant on the wing. From outside the arc, the Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Irving. Back to Russell. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible's got 41. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. Then for the Mavericks, Martin's checked in for Washington. Flagg comes in for Marshall. And it's Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, look, throughout his career, Klay Thompson has been an unselfish player. That's a beautiful dish and setup right there.
Mr. Incredible sinks the triple.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin
connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson. Here's Mr. Incredible. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Flagg. In the corner, it's Martin. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
There's 31. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. To the middle. Smith the pass to Capella. Stolen by Lively. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and a quarter better than 40.
Did that in your head fast.
Maybe I'm a mathematician. You should know I'm not just a pretty face, Dominic Hamill. I got brains too.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. See you later.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Come on, Coach, you know I got it.
Look, I just want to be as clear as possible. Lay an egg, it makes the organization look real bad, and that can have ripple effects. Listen, I need you to go out and make an impact, at least on one end of the floor tonight.
Keep it real with me, Coach. Would you get in trouble if I didn't?
Well, I'll put it to you this way. There's a lot of politics when you reach this level. Things aren't always simple as X's and O's.
Yeah, see that right there? That's why you should know I won't let you down.
Ooh, I like that.
I got you, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Get after it, MP.
MP, what's up, man? I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to the Art of Shooting.
Hey, what's good, Chris? So my agent tells me.
You're here. Let's get some shots up. That's how you do it, MP. Incredible work today.